We're pleased to be joined now by members of the Angelo State University Ramblers women's basketball program. In the center of our podium is head coach Kevin Baker. On coach's right, the far side, Taylor Dorsey. She's a senior guard from Fort Worth, Texas, Dunbar High School. On the near side is Lexi Murphy. Lexi is a senior guard from Papillion, Nebraska. First, coach, I mean, we talk about tournament and how wacky things happen, but this was a game that was literally played out like a championship game.
You know, it really was, and the reason why it was is because WT has such a great team. I mean, they're so well coached, they're so prepared. They knew everything we were running, we knew everything they were running. It just came down to players making plays and kids getting rebounds and doing all the things that you've got to do to win a game like that, and making clutch free throws down the stretch, things like that. But I just couldn't be more complimentary of the way that WT played, because they have a terrific basketball team, and the way this thing works is we'll see them again at the next round. So in the NCAA tournament, I'm sure we'll see them again. So it's one of those things that was another classic basketball game. It had the feeling that we were going to go one more time to overtime, and we didn't, thank goodness, and our kids played really, really well, and I'm proud of them.
Coach, if you would, talk a little bit about the play of the two ladies that are with you. Taylor Dorsey gets 35 points, that tied for 7th all-time in LSC tournament history. It's the best scoring performance since 2010, and then when it came clutch time, Lexi Murphy scores the last 7 points for you.
You know, if that was the only game that you saw us play all year, you would say that these two played really, really well, and they're great players. But they kind of been doing this all season long. They've been putting together performances like this all year. They're tough, they're quality, they're both of these young ladies are amazing. And in the huddles and in the timeouts, the way these guys speak to each other to prepare for the moment, to prepare for what the other team is going to do, is as big as any made shot that these two made, because they were focused at a whole nother level in today's game. And it was as a coach is concerned, it was a really, really nice thing to see. And I told Taylor whatever she ate for breakfast today is what she's going to eat for breakfast tomorrow, and she told me she didn't eat breakfast, so we're going to starve her as long as she plays that way again. And because she can do that. I've said all along, Taylor's a special player, and you don't tell scorers not to score. You tell them, hey, go do your thing, go do what you do, and I'll get out of the way. And that's kind of what we did today. And she took over, and then our team was making sure, we have a lot of good free throw shooters, but our team was making sure that Lexi was going to catch the inbound pass, because we knew they were going to foul immediately, and we wanted her to shoot the free throws. That's how much confidence and trust that her teammates have in her. So that's a really nice thing to see, and today was a great game by these two, but like I said, they've been doing it all year.
Taylor, you finished, as we said, 35 points, 13 field goals, 6 of them were three-pointers, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. We made the comment on the WT radio broadcast that if the floor was any wider, you'd have just stepped back another 2 steps and still canned it. But tell us a little bit about your game. Outstanding performance.
I would just say, excuse me, I'm hoarse, but I would just say it was my teammates getting me open shots and me being aggressive. WT is a great team, and we know we needed high energy for the game. So before the game last night, I was just locked in, ready to play them, because we know we had to play at a high level to beat them. Like you said, it was like a championship game today, and it came down to players making plays, because we both know each other well.
And Lexi, from your end, 17 points, 8 rebounds. That was a team leading total. 4 assists, 1 block shot. But talk about your focus and play over the last minute and a half.
I mean, like he said earlier, my teammates trust me, and it's kind of a confidence thing. Like, it boosts my confidence already, just because they have trust in me. And so when they would pass me the ball, you know, I just go do what I'm supposed to do. They pass me the ball, I gotta make sure I got my team back. So.
Questions for the Ramblers, Cale?
Coach, they did a really good job in that 2-3, trying to keep it in the half court. Can you talk about how 19 assists? I mean, the passing, it seems what really did that. I mean, in your end of the floor.
Yeah, you know, I don't coach passing, but I recruit it. And these guys can really pass the ball. And I'd love to take credit for that, but I can't, because it's what they do. It's their vision. It's almost, I try not to get too mad at them when we turn it over, because they see things on the floor that a couple of turnovers that both of these guys had today, you can't be upset with them, because they were trying to thread the needle in where most people wouldn't. And you know, coaches use the word special all the time, and it begins, people kind of tune it out, but you really shouldn't, because these two are special along with the rest of the team and the way they move the ball.
And Taylor talked about, they were trying really hard. If it wasn't you, it was her. I mean, they were trying to take so many, because we're struggling to do that, it seemed like.
Like I said, WT is a great defensive team, and it's really hard to score against them. And Coach had a game plan for us, attack them, because no one ever attacks them. So that was our mindset the whole game. And if they tried to stop me, one of my other teammates would make a play. And that's why our team is so special, as Coach said, because everyone 1 through 10 on our team can make plays.
As you said, WT is a good team, but y'all taken 5 out of the last 6 from. What is it that's been so one-sided over the past 2 seasons?
I have no idea, and I don't have the answer for that any more than they do, because if you really think about it, the last 6 times we've played them, really either team could have won the game. It could have gone either way. We normally play overtimes together, and so it really could go either way, and I'd hate to sit down and try to analyze it and try to figure it out, because I don't think I could, and any more than they could. I just think that it's 2 really good teams playing each other, and we happen to get the upper hand today, and we're happy about that.
Would you say it's also a testament to how good your players play down the stretch in those final buckets, final shots?
I think so. I think these guys all year have been just so tough, and it seems like the bigger the game, the more they rise up, and or the closer the game, the better that they play. So it's really, as a coach, I was watching their body language more than anything out there today, and I told them at halftime, I said, your body language is so good. You guys are really prepared for the moment, and I really felt that way, and they played that way.
Felt like an LSC title game. I know you got a game tomorrow.
Yeah, and I did want to say that too. Like, it felt like a championship game. 2 great teams battling it out, but let's be clear, that was not the championship game. It was not the championship game at all, and that's going to happen at 1 tomorrow against somebody, and you're going to see the same intensity because everybody wants to win that game at 1. So you're going to feel the same thing in that game that you probably felt in this game.
Lexi, you like having the ball in those moments?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm deemed as a shooter, even though I play a little forward for our team. But so it's just all confidence in my shot. I've been shooting since I was 3 years old. So.
Any more questions for the Rambells? Here you go, Brad.
Coach, I know you've had a great game with 2 great games with Tarleton. One of them was the wild finish, and the not having senior games against Kingsville. Do you have any preference on that matchup, or what do you think about those 2 teams in tomorrow's game?
You know, I don't think it'd be fair to even say we had one, because I think it's going to be a great game tonight. Whoever wins it is going to deserve to be in the finals. But, you know, coaches learned a long time ago in this business, you better not pick and choose who you want to play, because it never kind of works the way you want it to. So whoever wins is who will play. And we had 2 close games against Kingsville and 2 close games against Tarleton, so you can see why I would feel that way.
Well, congratulations on an outstanding game, and best of luck in the championship tomorrow.
Thank you.